Good afternoon, everyone. It's Pam, and today we're going to be learning about bees, beekeeping, presser recipes, wax recipes, candleberries, and lots of stuff. Today's video might be a little long. Hopefully not too long, though. And yes, I just got out of the shower. My hair is stringy. I'm very shiny. I'm going on a date. Yeah. Well, with my fiance, but it's still fun. So I figured I should actually shower before going on a date and not be a total bum. Boom. Just because you're with someone for 10 years doesn't mean you shouldn't look nice. Well, as nice as you get. I don't put on makeup. I don't like makeup, and I don't really know how to put it on very well, so there you go. Alright, today is about bees, as I've said. We have spawned right in front of a beehive. Wink. As you can see, they now not only hang from the tree, but they only take up parts of the tree. Let's game mode survival so we can actually punch the hive. It is possible for a beehive now to generate in any part of the tree, any part of the leaves, any part of the log. Yes, you sometimes may get a beehive right here. I've seen pictures of bees living in logs and trees and everything else like that, so it's somewhat realistic, and that's what the code did, and I liked it that way, so that's how it goes. So once you punch a hive, you're going to get your queen bee. Ignore the queen bee with no durability for right now. Once you get a queen bee, and it shouldn't be too hard to get a hive now. As I said, I've changed the code, so it should be much easier to find beehives. They should actually spawn. Alright, first thing you want to do is make an apiary. To make an apiary, you take planks of any type, hence why I put any type of plank in the item frames. Ooh, couldn't remember. And then yes, those are item frames in item frames. You actually need 6 planks and 3 item frames down the middle to make an apiary. Once you have an apiary, excuse my mess. Once you have an apiary, you're going to put your queen bee in there, and she is going to start making honey. There's no countdown, no time or anything. You'll see her durability slowly drain away as she makes combs. She should fill up this entire thing before she gets too tired. And this is a preview of what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be adding like little notes and stuff under all the items when I have time. So I tested it with the queen bee first. See, it shows the apiary. It makes honeycomb, wax comb, and grubs. So once you put the queen bee in here, you want to go and get flowers. It should work with any flowers, any vanilla flowers. I think even with my wee flowers. I can't remember at this point. And that will make her make honey and everything else faster. So not super fast, mind you, but fast enough. I don't think it works with the sunflowers, because sunflowers are defined as a different type of flower, block type deal. Oh look, one of my flowers. Like, a sunflower is a double plant. It's not just a normal flower, so I don't think it'll work with that. That might be something I might have to add. So anyway, she's going to do her thing, and we're going to leave her alone. Once you get wax comb from... I was hoping she'd make it fast enough. Time, set, day. Anyway, once you get some honeycomb... Sorry, folks. Oh, and it was suggested I split up this tab into like foods and then crops and seeds and like other stuff, and I think I'm gonna do that because it is kind of a mess, and unless you're like me who looks at it constantly, you're not gonna remember where things are. So once you get a wax comb or a honeycomb, you need to make the presser, and the presser is 6 iron ingots with 2 sorry, my ears very itchy. I don't know why. 2 are with why can't I remember the name of this? Pistons. Wow, folks. I'm very excited for my date, and it's making me stupid. Alright, 6 iron ingots, 2 pistons in the middle here, and it'll get you your presser. The presser doesn't require any coal or redstone or electricity or anything like that. It's very simple. Maybe one day I might make it so you have to flick a switch to turn it on or something, but not at this point. Yes, there's 2 output slots. Right now, the second output slot does not work, so ignore it. I have to fix that in a later update. So you put a honeycomb or wax comb in here, and you're going to end up getting beeswax. Honeycomb, you'll get honey. Oh, it's raining outside. I'm about to show you all the presser recipes as soon as I get rid of all the stuff in my inventory, because it's making me mad. Alright. So yeah. So I should have took care of this before I started the video, but we all know me. I don't remember anything, and I'm a bad reviewer / tutorial maker. Alright, so there you go. Now, to go over the presser recipes, we're going to follow this list. Wax comb equals wax, well, beeswax. Honeycomb equals honey. Oh yeah. Now, for soybeans, you can put a soybean in the presser and it'll give you soy milk. Take soy milk, put it in there, you'll get silken tofu. Take silken tofu and it'll press into firm tofu. Silken tofu can be used to replace things like milk and eggs. Possibly heavy cream as well in recipes. So if you want to be a vegetarian or vegan, I guess you can. Firm tofu should replace other things like meats and all that. So even though you can use firm tofu to make a cheeseburger, it's still going to say cheeseburger. But you can know in your heart that you made it with tofu instead of with a poor cow or whatever. Alright, ignore those. Some other recipes, if you put an oak log only, don't put other logs in there, it might crash still. I have no idea how to fix that. The presser does not want to accept metadata. So maybe when metadata goes away in 1.8, that can be fixed. I don't know. So oak log, you can press into paper. And if you take my fresh water, you can press it into bubbly water. Bubbly water is used in the recipes to make the different sodas. Hooray! You can also press different fruits, not just these 3, but pretty much any fruit in the game that you would expect juice to come out of and actually be somewhat tasty. Cactus fruit, pomegranates, etc., etc. Apple juice, apple juice, orange juice, blueberry juice, etc. There's like 15 different recipes for this. Pretty much, if you can make it in the crafting grid with the juicer, you could probably press it in the presser to make the juice. And now to make cooking oil, you take olives, walnuts, or sunflower seeds, press them, and you'll get cooking oil, which is needed for different recipes. And then you can take reeds or beets and make sugar. Now, I know you can already take reeds or sugar cane and make sugar out of them normally, but I guess if you want to automate them, you could do it that way. So that's a good overview of all the presser recipes. Let's check our queen bee. Oh, look, she has made a honeycomb, and she has taken some damage. As I said, she'll fill this whole grid. Sadly, you can't put it back in there. But she'll fill that whole grid, and then she will become exhausted. Once she is exhausted, and I really wish I could change her name when she's exhausted. As you can see, she's taken all her durability. But once you do that, you can put her in the crafting grid. Boop! And you will get royal jelly. Now, sometimes, other than a wax comb or honeycomb, you will find a grub in the apiary. And take a grub and the royal jelly, and you'll get yourself a fresh queen bee. She just magically appears, and she wants to make more honey for you, and it's amazing. This is due to the fact that beehives are non-regenerating. They don't spawn around themselves or anything else like that. So in order to get more bees without having to travel halfway across the world, hopefully you'll get grubs. You should have a decent chance of getting a grub in the 18 slots of the apiary that she can fill per life cycle. Now, things you can do with wax. First of all, you can take candleberries, 4 candleberries in a pot, and this will get you wax. Now, you can change wax into Let's delete these. 1 second. You can always change beeswax into candleberry wax. See, turns into that. You can turn that into wax. They're completely interchangeable in recipes. You can even turn other folks' their wax into my wax for recipes. So don't worry about that. You should be able to do that. So to get wax, oh, sorry. You can either get it through beehives, or you can use here I go again, not paying attention. 4 candleberries and a pot. You can also do this recipe in the pot block when you place it down, and it just requires 4 candleberries. You'll get a wax. This is what a candleberry looks like when you first plant it. My mouth's going crazy. Boop! Little tiny bush. This is at full grown. You can find candleberries as per the first tutorial in the berry bush. Now you take wax, beeswax or candleberry wax, with some leather. You'll get hardened leather. You can do hardened leather into in any of the normal shapes to make hardened leather armor, which is equivalent, I believe, to chainmail. So let's put this on so we can show you what it looks like. And then I believe it's F5. Yeah, look at me. F7? There we go. Oh, look at me, I'm so pretty. So that's what hardened leather armor looks like. F5 again. Oh, here we go. Alright, let's put this in the thing. Now, you can also use it, once again, beeswax or normal wax, or other people's wax more than likely, with a string, and it'll make 4 candles. Now, if you do wax, a dye, any of the 16 dyes, well, you don't need to do it for white, but you know what I mean, and a string, you'll get 4 candles of a color. And here's candles. So candles are like torches. They can be placed on a block or on the edge of a block. And they come in all the different colors. It is kind of hard to tell dark gray from light gray and light gray from white. But the candles, folks, I don't know how to color them really, really fancily. So maybe in the update, maybe they'll look better. So that's a good overview of bees and wax and the presser. Let's see. No, she's taking her whole time. Let's go see just how easy it is to find beehives, other than the one I appeared in front of on purpose. It is becoming nighttime again. I really need to figure out how to make like a command block and have it turn the time. Sorry, I was looking over there at my rat. She's trying to steal my paper plate that my peanut butter jelly sandwich was on. Stop it! Stop it! You're being bad. Let's see. These are temperate plant flowers. They don't actually turn into dyes, but that's for my other mod. Yeah, beehives aren't everywhere, but they aren't incredibly rare like last time. Obviously, you're going to find them more often in forests because there's more trees there, but they do have a chance of spawning in any type of tree. I believe even jungle trees, like the giant jungle trees. I've never actually looked for that, but I assume they do. Oh, look at this. Got all sorts of plants and fruits, and it looks amazing. Got a sheep in a tree. That's cool. Tree sheeps. You can even find beehives in coniferous forests. They will also spawn in here. I have seen that personally. Probably not going to see it today. I won't let this video go too long with me just wandering around. But yeah, that's pretty much all the things you can do with the presser and everything else. I've been trying to think of other recipes to put in the presser, but I haven't really come up with a lot. What do we do here? Can't find any bees. I promise, they're here. They spawn. It's just being mean to me. It's just making me look like a fool. Ooh, we got a waterfall and a lava fall. Oh, there we go. There's a beehive. Chilling in the side of a coniferous tree. carnivorous. Carnivorous? No, it's not. It doesn't eat things. It's not carnivorous. So there you go. That's a good example. That's a cool waterfall over there. Any other examples? And you want to, if you're wondering why I don't fly around looking for beehives, since they'll generate more. It's hard to see them from above, more than likely. So you can see our fossils and the salt. Salt is from HarvestCraft. Fossils are from Bonecraft. Maybe I should do tutorials on those little mods too. Ooh, lots of ideas. Let's check for one more beehive, and then that'll be the end of today's tutorial. And then I get to dry my hair and actually put on a nice shirt, and then I get to go on a date. Hooray! Jeeps, sheebies. Alright, we're gonna go to the end of this forest, and if we don't find one, then we don't find one. But as you can see, you can actually find them now, and really that's the important part. That's the most important part, is they actually spawn this time. Alright, it's beat a jerk, so we're gonna say bye to the sheep. Hey sheep, say bye. Bye sheep. Remember to comment, rate, subscribe, go to Patreon, whatever. Do all that cool fancy stuff. Help me out with your thumbs up. And then I'll see you next tutorial.